Hello and welcome to a hype episode of the SuperGen podcast.
Hey.
As always, I am Alex, joined by Andy.
Yo.
Ryan.
Hey.
Brian.
Hello.
And of course, as always, shouts out to Wave Shaper for that excellent intro and later outro music. This week on the SuperGen podcast, we need to go into my 20 questions from E3 2017, and let's get some answers.
They have been answered.
Real answers. Andy, yeah, your results are...
Results are good. I think I've got the best results out of everyone.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
I just want to say I'm disappointed, though, that it's 2017. You should have 2017 questions.
Yeah, I had...
Like, why stop it?
Quite a few that I had to
questions.
cut. I had a lot of questions about the Devolver Digital Conference, but those were more live questions. They came up
going on?
as it was going on. Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
And
Can
You didn't even stick
can
around
we
with us
please
to
see
watch
some
the end.
games?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, I honestly
left
watched
halfway
until you guys left, and I was there until maybe 3 or 4 in the morning.
That weird thing kept
watching.
going. Yeah.
Watching, and man, it only got worse.
Yeah. After the chick's head exploded.
The
though.
pre-show
I
went
didn't
on
see
after the show. It was the post-show also, so that's insane to me.
Oh my god.
But
This
anyway,
sounds great.
into
I gotta
those
watch it.
big questions from EA 2017. Question number 1. If you were not here for the original episode, and as a reminder for those who were, how many Xbox exclusive titles will we see during their press conference? This was stated specifically by Xbox at the beginning of the event. 42 new titles showed for the Xbox One, or 42 total titles.
Yeah.
What was it, 21 of them? Or was it 12 exactly? I think. We actually did the math. So we went back, and there was 20-some titles that were Xbox exclusives, and we went back and found out which ones were timed exclusive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was dead on the money with 12.
Yeah.
Exclusive titles for
12
the Xbox
actual
One.
exclusive titles.
Yeah, actual exclusive titles.
Yeah.
Pared down from their slight exaggeration for titles that were exclusive access or exclusive features or whatever else.
Sure. Yep.
Next closest was Brian with 8, and Andy furthest away with 2.
What did I have?
Rough take there.
still
Ryan
think-
had 4.
I still think I'm
That's a
going to be
good
right
guess.
after
Good guess.
like
Good guess.
10
I
of
guess
those
a good
titles
guess
get
point.
canceled.
We'll have to wait and
third
see
of the
if
way
titles
there.
get canceled,
Yeah,
but
there
the
you
question was at their E3 press conference, like many of these. This question is kind of a dud here. What is 343 Industries' Little Something? He didn't see it. Did they have
No,
Little
it was the
Something?
Halo Wars 2 DLC.
Yeah.
The Halo Wars 2
It was
DLC
announced. It was announced through like a
considered
press
Little
release.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even didn't show.
And
up
it wasn't
anywhere.
even during their
Yeah.
press
Was
conference.
Was my
it was just at
my
E3.
answer? Please stop asking me these questions, or was it
So Andy said some Destiny related, but he actually, after we corrected him, saying that Bungie was not working on Halo anymore, said Halo Wars garbage.
Yeah.
So
So
he
I'm
was
right.
He's the closest.
I was right.
To being correct with
Halo
that.
was Halo Wars garbage
yeah.
nobody cares about. I think was specifically what I said.
Yeah,
So-
that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
So,
So
Andy,
man, I'm
points.
100% right on that one.
All right. Will there be a game announcement, in parentheses, reveal, that releases this fall? If so, what is it going to be?
I got
Brian
it.
said yes. He said Bloodborne 2. Wrong.
Sorry.
No Bloodborne. No Bloodborne.
I said yes. I said WWE 2K18. Not shown at the show. Wrong. It will be out this year. Andy said Elder Scrolls 6. Could not have been more wrong. We didn't even see Starfield. And Ryan takes it because he said Rabbids plus Mario. So Mario and Rabbids Kingdom
was
Battle.
Easy. That was the easy
he took the
answer.
cop
We
out.
already knew.
We knew that it was leaked before. We didn't necessarily know it was going to be this year.
Yeah.
From
True.
the leaks. But we found out
Oh,
that's
we knew
going to
it was this
be
year. I knew it was this year.
October 13th.
You knew
Is
in
that
your
another
heart.
October 13th?
No, it's
August
34th.
29th.
August 29th. So
Yes.
it's actually even sooner than we might.
But there's quite a few more. There was Wolfenstein 2. The new Colossus is also going to be October
Oh, that's
27th.
this year. Yeah, that
They
was
said
announced.
everything
And
at their
Evil
conference.
Within 2, October 13th.
October's
So we
gonna
saw
be
a few.
Sweet
So we
month
saw a
for-
few
saw a few.
games.
Yeah, that's true.
People bit off Sony's idea, and awkwardly enough, not Sony themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So too bad for them. A lot of early 2018 there. And Ryan, you got the collector's editions of Rabbids already tied down. So
did.
good for you. You got that $40 figure and soundtrack.
I got him tied down.
Next
tied
question.
on them
What
Rabbids.
game will start the Scorpio trailer? Brian said Middle-earth Shadow of War. Wrong.
It was a good
Andy
guess.
It
said
was there, though. It was
a new
there.
Halo. Nope. And me and Ryan both said Forza, so
Ding,
we'll take
ding,
points
ding,
for
ding,
that.
ding.
Sharing the answer.
Yeah. That goes to show how much I care about Xbox right now.
How dare you?
I'm trying to keep hypothetical scores as we go along, too.
Yeah, this one.
we need paper.
So this one is tough. This is
1-2-2-0 so far.
I did
Okay.
not get your
enough.
guys' final rating for the trailer. I sent it to the Discord earlier this week. We needed a rating for the Sonic Forces trailer on a scale of 10.
Like I told you, it wasn't a bad trailer. It wasn't good. I'd probably give it a 5 just
It's
to
not
be
a
right in the
good
middle.
trailer. It's not a bad trailer.
It's just a trailer.
It's just a trailer.
I'd probably say a 5 just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, you think it's a 5.
I don't remember what
think
we
it's
said
much
either.
lower.
I don't remember what we said either.
The answers that were given, I said 2, I had the low, and Ryan had the high at 5.
Okay.
Did I give it a 3?
Yeah, Andy
Yeah.
had a 3 and then a 4.
I had a
I
pretty
must,
low.
I must have been a 4 then.
This was
yeah.
a very contested. In the comments,
Give me the point.
those of you watching, if you could please rate the Sonic Forces trailer. I guess I maybe should have asked for this before we revealed what our numbers were.
Right.
But, hey, I mean, you're going to watch the whole thing before you comment. Probably anyway. But if you want to give us a legitimate rating for the Sonic Forces trailer, we will have a link in the description. Jeez, that's the thing we're going to shill on this video.
Sweet.
And
I'm excited.
if you could give us your rating, we will take an aggregate and find out
Who's closest.
who's going to take the closest, and we'll get results at the beginning of next week's show.
All right.
Next question: what is the most exciting moment of the Sony press conference? This was a tough one.
Bloodborne 2?
Brian could not have been more wrong. I could not have been more wrong. Andy could not have been more wrong.
What did we
What
even
were
say?
our answers?
Brian said Kojima.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been exciting. If
Alex
that
said Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
Andy, Last of Us 2. We did not see a single
didn't
one
see
of
that
them.
at all.
Ryan said Death Stranding, but he did
That's the
say.
closest thing we got.
I went back and had to watch this footage actually.
Yeah.
He said that the orchestra would be the most exciting part, and then I pressed him for what would be the most exciting, and he said Death Stranding. So I got to give it to Ryan for this one because he mentioned the orchestra.
The orchestra
they
is
were
the only
still
thing
there.
that was actually there out of all the things
Yeah,
that we
out
said.
of all the things that we said. Next question. This one's kind of a wash as well. How many ethnicities or genders or genders will we see in the Sea of Thieves gameplay
or.
trailer? And we did not see anyone's
0.
face whatsoever. It was 0. Andy had the low bet for this one, so he takes another easy point.
Sweet.
Swooping them up while we're down.
Yeah.
I
Next
thought I was
question.
going to be just washed on this whole thing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm at 0 points so far, dude. I'm at 0. I'm at
I've got
0.
is it 2
Yeah, I
2
think
2?
Brian's at 0.
2, 2, 3.
2 2 3. All right.
Yeah.
Will Nathan Drake reveal himself? Everybody said yes.
We're all wrong.
And a lot of people went for bonus points, and he did not appear one time. Ryan, are you the closest by saying he was in PlayStation All-Stars 2? I don't know, because it was the
think
most
so.
creative answer.
That didn't
Didn't show up,
points.
though. No
No
points.
points.
Didn't show
No
up.
points, no
No
points.
points.
No points.
You lose points for that.
All right, I'm bound on it.
What is the cringiest moment of the entire event, and which press conference does it take place during? Brian could not have been more wrong. He said Aisha Tyler.
That was before we knew.
Ryan said EA and FIFA, which is a strong contender for this.
Strong contender.
That is a huge contender right
Strong
now.
contender.
Just give me
Huge.
a point.
Andy said
Oh,
the
man.
Ubisoft dance number. I don't think it's a really strong contender.
It wasn't
It was
that
just
They,
too long.
they
It was
handled
fine.
it the best that they could have.
Yeah,
too
it was
long.
better
It
than
wasn't-
previous
it wasn't
years.
super bad.
It was
It
better
We knew
than
it was going to
previous
be
years.
there. And I
just
said it
wish
was
it
during the
wasn't.
Xbox press conference. They would try to force or misuse a meme.
Yeah.
They did not do that.
No.
They didn't.
entire
There was a
conference was
cringy moment.
With the car.
Yeah, with the car and stuff like that. 9/11. 9/11. I don't think they meant to force a meme out of that. But it definitely became a meme. So good job on them not forcing it and just
Yeah.
naturally letting it
so
happen.
Guy talking about people's pasty white legs.
So I'm going to give this one to Ryan for sure from the EA press
Yeah,
conference.
for sure. Because
That
that
FIFA
guy-
intro.
That
TY.
one like YouTube guy that just could not speak. You know.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that was so
That wasn't
yeah,
the FIFA, but
yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
that was-
during
that
the
was
EA
Need for
press
Speed.
conference,
That was
so
Need
I'll
for
give
Speed.
it-
Oh, yeah,
that
that
was
was
Need for
terrible.
Speed.
That was so bad.
You know.
Uh,
That was
next
EA.
question.
It was EA though.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
We're rolling right through. Number of Twitch/YouTube celebrities that appear throughout the Nintendo press conference. So this is just the 25-minute
Yeah.
thing. And I would have killed this if it was including the treehouse. We had a lot of zeros on the list, but I took the cake with 8. There were at least 8. You can go back and watch
Yeah,
the footage.
there
Or
were.
Brian, if you could overlay some.
You had a
at the
good
top.
guess on that though, because it was like 4 from each team.
Yeah, I
from-
said 4
from-
of each Splatoon team, and they showed quite a few
Yep.
Splatoon teams. And then from the ARMS press conference, they are mentioned by name. They did not appear in person, but they said that there would be, 4 pro players that appear for ARMS. I don't know that they were celebrities.
I don't-
Considered,
yeah, I'm not sure.
But,
Yeah, but
the
that being-
Splatoon teams are shown by their Splatoon name,
Yeah.
and Googling it resulted in
Right.
like their
And
team's
not just them, but
page.
there was like one
So-
for like other games as well. They showed a bunch of people.
So,
Sure, yeah.
There was at
I
least
definitely
12.
take the cake. I had the high bet.
Yeah.
Brian and Ryan both said 0. Andy said 3 for reference.
Yeah.
So
For reference.
props to this guy. Next question. What is Terry Crews hiding? Brian said a new
so
IP starring
disappointed.
Terry Crews.
It should have been.
Negative. Ryan said he was in Death Stranding. We didn't even see it.
That would have been great. Oh my god.
I said he had 100 plus spicy memes. No, he did not get a single meme, really. And Andy said Overwatch and that he's not going to be Doomfist.
Right.
We didn't find out that he's not Doomfist.
That's true. We didn't
And
find out
he
either.
did not
of that.
appear in anything Blizzard that I saw that come out
Well,
from
Blizzard
the
doesn't go to E3 anyway.
So-
Yeah. It was a long shot.
He appeared in Crackdown 3, so no points.
No
for
points.
Terry
No
Crews.
points for anyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, Terry.
Next on the list, Terry Crews. Thanks.
Thanks, Terry Crews.
What a letdown! And I
Terry
mean,
Crews.
shouts out to Microsoft.
Y'all
for
know
just
what it is. Yeah. no.
Ruining.
Come on.
ruining that cameo that they could have had. He also appeared during the FIFA press conference briefly, so that could, I guess, count as a cringe thing. But yeah, I mean, they had Terry Crews and they had what I hope is a really good game for the Scorpio or for the Xbox One X, as it's now called, which will be an
Is this
answer
a
to
new
a later
thing?
question.
Like we would do Switch,
Abbreviation
and now it's just doing
XBOX.
Yeah, it's the Xbox One X.
Now let's switch. To a
And they
different
just didn't
topic.
To a better
capitalize.
console.
I don't even think Crackdown,
Yeah, that's true.
of all the games that were in like GameStop's system for pre-order, because I went to like lock down stuff the next day, Crackdown didn't even show up in the system. It was that low of a note in their press conference, even though it got a release date. So,
And that's the game that comes out the
Way to
same
go,
day as the
Xbox.
X.
next question: what is the final name for Project Scorpio? A good tie in there. Brian said Xbox Pro. Stupid answer. They weren't going to go with PlayStation. Ryan and Andy both said just Xbox.
Yeah.
And I said the Xbox 4K. So
Now
I
that
think
4K
I think
can
we
go
have
to an X.
I think we have to
Yeah.
give it to both Ryan and Andy because the initials are XBOX.
the initials are
Xbox.
XB.
Wait,
Listen to
True.
this logic
One.
right
It is
here.
XBOX.
Wait, give us the logic of the 4K to an X.
Yeah, oh, the 4K. So you could take that 4K, fade it into the distance, and make that transition into an X so easily. I'm going to put that together in After Effects. Maybe for
Not
this
until
show.
that's made you get the point
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
Andy.
Yeah.
Right now it's you and Andy. And if that's
Yeah.
made, I will steal the point back from you.
Fair enough.
And that I think is closest without going over, but hard to say. What is the price point of Project Scorpio? Brian and I both said $4.99. Cha-ching! And Ryan and Andy said $5.99. Andy with in parentheses, or it's a piece of shit, and it does
Yeah.
not like have the power that they're saying it's having.
Yeah.
So
I'm finally on the board. 1 point.
yeah,
There you go.
Brian and Alex on the board, splitting
Nice.
half a point. Next on our
Splitting
list.
half a point. So that's a quarter point.
How many characters?
Oh, by the way, before you do this, though, I do like that they specifically, I was like, it won't be able to run 4K games. And they said 4K like 7 times during the press conference.
Oh, a lot
But
of 4K.
specifically, they were just like, check out Minecraft in 4K.
no.
You know, like, how Minecraft
Okay, so
looks
this
in
was
4K.
this was like a joke during the
Cheaters.
press conference. I don't know if you saw developers and like journalists and stuff, or not developers, journalists went and got to get their hands on
Yeah.
the game, and it looks like a completely different game in 4K.
Yeah.
like I mean, just the lighting and the textures,
Yeah.
which were available to some extent,
But none of that has anything to do with 4K resolution.
Or now so much better.
You know,
That's
they
super
added-
duper graphics.
They added lighting and
Super duper
textures.
graphics.
That has nothing to do with 4K resolution.
It looks
They're just
really
like
good.
mixing together the concept of 4K and like a lighting and texture pack. It's like a totally different thing. you know?
Yeah.
It
So,
doesn't-
but the super duper graphics pack,
Yeah.
which includes 4K and these other elements,
right.
looks really nice. I'm excited to
I'm
play
glad
it
they-
on my Xbox with Ryan
Had
on
it
his Switch
4K
with Andy
as a
on his
feature.
computer and not with Brian on his
It's one of those.
PS4.
Yeah, one of those.
Beautiful. Next question. How many characters, and this is a point of contention, will appear in the Days Gone trailer that are clearly not freakers?
I think based on that,
Based on the
So-
wording,
based on the wording,
The wording
we
of the
have to
question.
count everyone.
yeah, which
So
is like
it says
19.
characters. So it depends on how you count this. There's 2 counts. We went through the entire trailer, combed through
Yes.
for every appearance of a human being, so someone that's not a freaker, and then of
alive.
someone that is clearly like
Yeah.
a named character
Right.
that will appear in the game, not just because for those of you that didn't get to watch the press conference, we saw our main protagonist not fighting freakers for pretty much this whole trailer. He
Yes.
blew up a wall, and that showed a lot of them, and there were like, he sneaks past some, but mainly he's fighting other survivors, other
Yes.
human beings.
Yes.
There are 20,
Yes.
counting the main protagonist, human beings, non-freaker, that appear in the trailer. 3 of which I would call characters.
Yeah.
Okay? So your main character is a character. He saves, what is it, Quinn?
Joel
or
and Ellie.
No, what's the? What,
Ellie.
he
I don't
saves,
remember the names.
He saves another character by name.
Yeah.
He's called out
He specifically calls that guy
from another person who's holding him hostage, which he says, "I didn't come for him. I came for you." As if we knew who he was,
Right.
And
It's probably like the mission
going
objective
up
or something.
to meet this
Yeah.
guy, a character in the game.
Mission objective.
So I think there are 3 characters in the trailer. I may be biased because
you
I
chose
did.
3?
Should we give points to whoever had the closest to each one?
I think let's just.
I
do
did say 3.
However many characters you chose or how many points you got.
However many characters you chose,
And that's how we spin this.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so me and Brian both said 3. So we would
you
get
get 3 points.
we would
Yeah.
get 3 for this.
yeah.
Andy said 4, so he would
Yep.
get 4. Since there were at least 4 characters, and Ryan said 1, and he gets 1.
I'll take that 1 point.
Take that 1 point. The main character is all that he thought we were going to see. We'll have to total that up at the end and see. That'll be like a bonus.
That's
point.
a weird,
Yeah,
with all the
that's
other
a
bonus points.
weird way to do it, but that's all right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a tough
looking up
one.
like the definition of the word character.
I'm kind of putting my foot
Just-
How
down.
does Webster put it?
Just
I think we got to go with the 3. We got to go with the 3.
Continue
three's
to
cool.
look that up, and we'll come back with a final answer.
because the definition of a character, basically in Merriam-Webster's dictionary,
Merriam.
is technically, based on this definition, is interesting. A person in a novel, play, or movie.
Oh, so 0
So
characters.
0 characters.
And I'm closest.
Because this is a video
This
game.
is a okay. And it's a
Thank you.
person,
A person in a novel, play, or movie. That's
named or
specific.
unnamed.
It doesn't say. Just
So
says
because-
a person.
They are mentioned. We'll
So
see
if you
there
count,
are,
so if you count, even if you count video games as a type of media that they're saying, there's like 19
are freakers
characters.
are freakers people.
We don't know.
That's the question.
Merriam-Webster,
Whoa.
you got no help for us.
They just made it
I'm
worse.
sticking with my gut. You could argue
I'd
2.
stick
Freaker
with
lives
3.
matter.
I would say 3.
You could
I would
argue
say
2 because
3.
we only heard 2 names.
Yeah,
but
I
he
mean,
specifically
unless you
says
count,
you. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
To the other guy.
Unless you
So-
count like
Maybe
the
his name's
dudes
you.
standing around
Yeah.
the,
You
the
Suzuki.
fire who were talking
Yeah.
to each other and having conversations. You know, those would be actors that would have lines. You know, I don't know. if
Well,
that
the
would
other
be-
people had lines, so
Yeah.
is that what differentiates it?
They don't
because
know.
they're
That's the
saying,
thing.
I think one of the lines that's spoken is like, "Shh, keep it down." Like, you know, we don't want them to find us here.
Yeah,
and immediately
something like that.
afterwards, this is when you're laying a trap.
You lay a trap
for those
and you-
people,
you throw
and
a
then
brick.
the other guy goes over and says, "Ah, fuck!" Gets his leg stuck in a trap. So
That's a good line too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
so
these
could
people
you
have
count
lines.
those people as characters? I don't know. I mean, that's.
Oh,
I think
man.
3 is.
We're
good.
splitting hairs.
Gotta go to three. Three.
We're going
3
to
is fine.
I'm going
3,
with my
final
gut.
answer.
Brian and myself take points for this one.
We should split a frog hair.
We'll get to that. Remastered game count on Nintendo Direct. Man, we were all over the place with this one. The actual count is 1.
1. Yeah.
We saw one remastered
One
game, and that is
actual
Pokken
remastered
Tournament,
game.
which we knew about before this. But they even
Yeah.
said, as we saw last week in the Nintendo Direct, it's like, yes, we know we saw it. Please tell us something we don't know.
And this is specifically remastered games. This is not just like games that have been re-released on Switch, right?
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, we would also be counting what's that car football game?
Rocket
Oh,
League.
Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League.
Rocket League. You know,
That's not a remaster.
Yeah, it was
but that's
specifically.
not
release.
a remastered
Yeah, it's
game.
just a
That's
release.
literally
Ooh,
just
you
the
could count
exact
Skyrim
same
too.
game.
You could count Skyrim too. We said
That's the
Nintendo
thing.
games.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
That's what I
but
wanna
but this is Skyrim
It's
remastered
on a Nintendo
though.
console.
You know, it is
Yeah.
Skyrim remastered.
It is
technically.
Skyrim remastered. But we specifically said Nintendo games, I think.
I think we
Nintendo games.
So if we were
Nintendo.
going with that, it's 1. Either way, it's the same answer because you have Rocket League, Skyrim, and
that would be 3. Yeah.
no, Rocket League, Skyrim, and Pokken.
And Pokken, yeah.
Which would be 3. Either way, same person takes it. Andy. He says there's not going to be any virtual console, and he was right there as well.
Yep.
A lot of
I think
us
that's
with our
5. I
told
high
you, man.
answers were
I told
saying
you.
virtual console was going to be part of it.
Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be any virtual console.
And we did not see it. So shouts out to Andy. Will Smash Brothers make an appearance?
Everyone
said
said
yes.
That's a
a
wash
wash.
for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should
Shout-
all lose points. We should
Shouts
just all
out
lose
to
all of our
Joe
points.
and Christian from the Nintendo Nation podcast who both said no when asked. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't count.
yeah. And we were all wrong, baby. No Smash Bros.
It's not an Xbox. Who cares?
It didn't really hurt. You know what I mean? It was 25 minutes of pure bliss.
Yeah.
Even though Smash Bros. Did not make
It's a
it.
good way to
True.
put it.
You could argue during the treehouse. I'm sure Smash Bros made an appearance in some way sometime. But
it?
you know,
I don't think it did.
we were just talking
Sorry,
about
that's
during the
one
Nintendo
point away
Direct,
from you.
so.
I don't think it did. I don't think
-1.
they mentioned it at all. I think they're
Take a
trying
point
to
away.
bury Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Like
Yeah.
they're like, here, look, check
burying
out
it.
all of our,
Arms.
check out all of our arms are poking. Check our competitive games.
Yeah, Smash Brothers is not a competitive game. Do not mistake. Oh, perfect. Will anyone touch their face during the Nintendo Direct? Brian and Andy both said no.
Yeah.
And they were both wrong-o. Me and Ryan said yes.
I should have known you would
and
scour the depths
I
of the
cannot-
background.
Oh boy, did I scour that
Literally.
25-minute video?
did.
So this is kind of unfair.
Totally unfair.
During the Nintendo Direct, in their 25 minutes, Reggie Fils-Aimé came out for a while and was talking about what was going on, and then said out on the E3 show floor and was talking about like the invitational.
Yeah.
And they showed a few clips that they recorded at E3 of
Literally
people just
like 30
milling
or 40
around
people
and like
just, like,
playing at the
walking
booths
around.
and stuff like
Fucking-
that. And
Yeah.
I have the clip to send to you, Ryan, when you're putting together this podcast. Very clearly, right
Show it
here.
right here.
I'll put
He
it in there.
touches his face.
I'll put it in there.
It's
See that
not
red
quite,
circle?
not quite in frame, but he very clearly touches his face.
Definitely.
So yes, someone did touch their face during the Nintendo Direct. Points to Alex and Ryan. Will Kojima appear on stage? Everyone but me
In spirit.
He was. Yeah, he
said
was,
yes.
Force spirit.
And I said no flipping way, and boy was I right. He did not come on stage. You can't capture lightning twice,
Yeah.
guys. You know what I mean?
He'll be there at PSX.
yeah,
PSX.
I'm sure he will be there at PSX.
This
They've
was
got
a-
him in the bag. Death Stranding is a big title
Yeah,
for them.
this was another example of like us giving our answers, and then you gave your answer at the end, and then afterwards I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right."
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
he's
and it
probably
was-
not going to show up.
It was so
You know?
perfect too because every title was early 2018,
Yeah.
and Death Stranding early 2018. So you didn't know the theme of the press conference
Right.
before it was the
Yeah,
issue.
put it.
We
Yeah.
didn't have
We
didn't
didn't
have that
know.
information, but we all had
theme
the same
was
info.
early 2018.
Yeah, we all had the same info going into the show. So my clairvoyance.
You
was
just
a little
happen to know.
stronger.
Yeah, you just happen to know.
Next on our list, which press conference will Kingdom Hearts 3 appear during? This was straight bait. And I expected you guys to fall for it. But only Andy did when I like slowly was like, well, they said Square Enix was going to show off some stuff during this part. It did not appear during any of the press conference. Kingdom Hearts 3, they like dropped a trailer by themselves, Square Enix.
Yep.
And was not during any press conference, during any event at E3.
Correct.
So me and Brian take points. Ryan did not answer for this one.
I think that's a point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a non-answer.
You were waiting
And
for the.
then-
You were waiting for the lightsaber.
Yeah.
My
For it to go
20th
black.
my 20th question. Yeah, you were waiting for that. Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'm still waiting.
How old will Kratos' son be when the God of War trailer ends? I thought this was a really intelligent question.
Yeah.
But I should have known that,
Yeah.
man, he's just the same.
He's the same age.
He is going to be a character like that
Yep.
for the entirety of the
Forever.
game.
He doesn't grow.
And
He's
we-
like Benjamin Button in reverse.
we had a really great discussion about how his growth through the game could like lead to cool different
Yep.
endings and stuff, but they weren't going to show that during the E3 trailer.
Nope.
I'm a
They
big
should've
dumb
showed the ending
idiot
of the
for
game.
saying he was going to be a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Andy said he'd be a teen.
Yeah.
And Brian had it taken with young boy. He was going to be the same exact
Same
age.
age.
So
Right.
there you have it. And then our bonus questions just for fun. Man, did I kill it for these. eBay exclusive. Ryan said the Ned Flanders Lego Dimensions.
Behind the nail. I love it.
And both Brian and Andy said the SNES Mini. Obviously, none of those appearing in a big way at the event to
Nope.
be an eBay exclusive.
You know what did though? The Rabbids figures.
Yeah, the
So
Rabbids
somebody
figures were
posted
on
pictures
there.
like, "Hey, look what I got at E3," and it's little Rabbids.
And I said Amiibo, specifically Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
which we did see. We have Crom and Tiki, both sold out at GameStop. They will
Really?
be eBay exclusives, yeah.
Sold out at GameStop.
And Best Buy, did they appear on the website ever?
They
We
did.
were
I
looking
got 'em.
for
Don't
them.
worry,
You
I
got
got
them
'em.
through the Best Buy site?
Yes, I did.
So,
Nice.
fortunately, you
Both
got in there
shipping
before
and store pickup.
they became an eBay exclusive. But at the recording of the show, we pre-tape, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to pull down that wall.
Bursting
right
the
now.
bubbles.
Hope to be live within the next couple weeks here, but due to the internet connection speed in our studio, we're not quite there yet. So E3 is not yet over, and
Yeah,
that
still got a
will
couple
be
days.
an eBay exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm 100% confident. You ordered them all because you know they're going to be sold out. Be honest.
I need them.
You gotta have them.
Gotta
These
have
are
them all.
bonus questions.
Joe,
have
correct
them
me if I'm
all.
wrong.
And
Behind the
bonus
camera there,
questions.
did you not order multiple to make sure your order went through? Because there was like Best Buy like craze going on.
The Zelda amiibos I did, and I tried using my Best Buy credit card, and apparently that's what was crashing the website. I checked the Reddit, and everybody who used the Best Buy credit card said their order didn't go through. They had to call City.
Oh,
Bank,
this was like
all
a
that stuff.
huge,
Wow.
huge
Terrible
controversy
debacle.
because Best Buy put it up first on their site, and like it broke the internet where people were trying to order these and no one was getting confirmation numbers, and Best Buy credit cards weren't going through, and all this different stuff.
Set the world on fire.
But
And then
I
to
got
answer your
it.
question, yes, I ordered multiple Zeldas.
yes,
Nice.
so
But
he
the
ordered
Fire
multiple
Emblem
just to make
ones.
sure
Yeah,
that you weren't going to
support
miss
your
out on those
local
eBay
scalpers.
exclusives.
Correct.
Don't want to support those local scalpers, man. They're dying.
Hey, The Guardian was up today too on Walmart.com.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of amiibo craze
get it?
going on.
No.
For
The last-
I forgot my
seepage,
password and then I.
seepage before the event. Ryan said Indigo Prophecy. A new meme from the show. Brian said Splinter Cell did not appear. Andy said Elder Scrolls
That'd
did
been
not
cool,
appear.
though.
And I said Mario Odyssey. Rabbids
We
will
already
appear.
knew about it.
I said Rabbids
Oh,
will
Mario
appear
Odyssey
in the game.
Rabbids.
Yeah,
New
Rabbids will
game.
appear in the game.
That's
and
not-
there are Rabbids
There
on
are-
the ship.
There are
They're
rabbits.
flying around.
There are rabbits.
They're rabbits. They're
Is
not
there a sound
rabbits.
there? Can
They
I be
are
closest
not-
without going over?
Rabbids. Those were not rabbits.
Those
Rather
are
than
rabbits.
turtles.
those are Bowser's rabbits.
They got Bowser's rabbits.
It is a classic tale of the tortoise and the hare, guys. Those Koopa kids are gone. All of the classic Koopa kids, they are now
we
rabbits.
might have clarification from off
I have
camera.
one question. Andy said Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Now, what does that entail? Did that mean Elder Scrolls 6 or just anything new Elder Scrolls?
Ooh, VR.
Ooh, because we did see
Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls VR did leak.
And
I
that's
said
new,
Elder
and-
Scrolls.
And new Zelda amiibo functionality.
Ooh.
Zelda, but that didn't seep. That was
That
shown
wasn't
at
a
the
leak.
event.
But-
Okay.
So-
I get the question now.
Right.
But the Skyrim VR was
It leaked.
part of that.
That was part of the leak.
The
from the
4chan,
100%.
yeah, the 4chan thing.
The Skyrim VR
Aquabear.
thing?
Yeah,
All right, so this is bonus points anyway. We're not
Yeah.
going to
Yeah,
get
we're
into
not
too much
counting
debate.
bonus
Half
points.
bonus point.
I would give him half.
Andy, 100 bonus points go to you.
Then Andy wins.
100
And then
point
Andy
our,
wins.
our
What's the
final and
count?
most
But
important
we're not
question.
counting bonus points. Is the
This
thing.
is from Nick over at
I win in bonus points.
over at Final Form. He asks, "What will the best knack game be at E3?"
Knickknacks.
And I
Knick,
took
knack,
it with
paddywhack.
knack too.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that, guys. Knack
Well,
1
Knack
was
1
Andy's answer, did not appear.
Okay, here's the thing.
Ryan
This
said
is-
Knack mobile game did not appear.
Okay,
coming.
but Knack 2 did not appear during the actual
It
Sony
appeared
press
at
conference.
E3.
It was at
It
that
appeared
E3.
at E3. We asked what
It
will
was
be
in
the
the
best
pre-show.
Knack game at
At
E3.
E3, it
Yeah,
did. You're right.
Not during the Sony
You're right.
press conference.
Yeah, it wasn't during the press conference.
And Brian said Knack Team Racing. Great guys.
I wanted it so bad.
But unfortunately,
I wanted it
Sega
so bad.
Did
So
not
good.
make it.
I wanted it so
That
bad.
would have been good.
I would have awarded 1 million bonus points to anyone who had said.
Remember, guys, the points
what is
don't
it?
matter.
What is it? The
last Knacky.
The Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the
Even
Knack
now.
Colossus.
Look at. Okay, this is another Nintendo conspiracy.
Oh, the
Put a
face of the
picture.
Colossus.
Put a picture of Knack next to a picture of the Colossus from
Yeah,
Shadow
the
of the
first
Colossus.
one that shows up.
It is
looks just like him.
uncanny.
Yeah.
It is uncanny. So someone could have said Shadow of Colossus to take 1 million
Yeah.
bonus
And that could have
points.
been the seepage answer, too.
And that would
because that did
probably
leak out
be the
from
best Knack
trademark.
game ever
All
made.
roads lead to Alex.
Right there.
Yeah, absolutely. So any of you at home that were playing along that said Shadow of the Colossus,
Good job.
Bonus points.
Man,
million
Shadow of
bonus
the
points
Colossus
to
looks
you.
so good, though.
You took the show. And then our final tallies.
Final form.
Bringing up the rear, we have Brian and Andy with 4 points. Ryan?
Consolation prize. I like it.
Yeah, Ryan bringing up a close second with 6. And the champ is here. You already know your boy wrote the questions, and I knew the answers to
Cue the John Cena.
Eight.
music.
Wrote the questions, waited for all of us to give our answers,
8 correct
and then gave
answers.
his answer.
8. No, I did. My answers were typed out on paper, so I gave my answers first. Really, you gave a first impression, and I had typed them out in advance, so that there was no. Oh, that sounds like a good answer. I'll take yours or whatever else. Okay. The champ is here. 8 out of 20. My clairvoyance was strong with this one, and if you count bonus points, that's another 3 for me too, baby.
I'll give
Oh,
you
count
I
bonus-
also got-
if you count
it
bonus
also
points,
counts
Andy
100
just
I hate
won.
to tell you. Yeah,
I hate to
Andy
tell
gets,
you, dude.
Andy gets 100. So
Yeah.
counting bonus points, Andy could have taken the whole thing
I did.
with 104 points.
104 points. Boy!
But and anyone in the comments could have got those million. You know what I mean? So you
True.
could
We
you
don't
could
know.
be the true champion counting bonus points, but man, 8 out of 20 ain't bad. I will take those
I think
odds.
Meatloaf.
2 out of 3 ain't
that.
bad. Yeah.
That sounds about right. And that is our extra short episode of the SuperGen podcast. Be sure to check in next week for our reviews of what you have Wipeout Omega.
I'm working on Wipeout Omega Collection. It should
and I'm
be here
working on
soon.
Vidar right now.
Which looks really cool.
It's been in Steam Early Access for some time, so those of you out there that have played it, shouts out. And it was just a fun game as is, but they are releasing a major update tomorrow, as of the recording of this yesterday, as of when you're watching it on the 15th. And they have asked reviewers of the game not to play before then. So I'm waiting for that big patch, and hopefully we're going to see that hit full release soon.
I think so.
We got to follow suit with Ark finally making out of early access, like the early access game of the century.
Is that game a disaster? It's on Steam for like $9. How does that game go on sale in early access?
It's $60 if you buy it on Xbox.
That's what I mean. It was on sale on Steam for like $9.
And it'll be, I'm sure, $60 to buy
$9?
retail.
Dude, I bought that game for
And then
like
I talked to-
$30.
Yeah,
like
it's
I
gone
waited
up
for it to
over
go on
time.
sale.
It's gone up over time.
It's gone down over time for me.
When's the last time you looked at it?
This is like
Because
2
it's
weeks
a
ago.
$60 game.
And then I
early
had
access.
$9?
$9, and I was like, "Hey Dom," I was like, "Should I buy this?" And he's like, "Don't waste your money."
Yep.
So I didn't even buy it for $9.
And I
Oh
mean,
my God.
for all these like open world, like, building games that are out there right now, for stuff that's like closest on the horizon, what is
Sea of
that
Thieves.
Fortress game that they showed?
Fortnite. That
Yeah,
looks
it
so
looks very
good,
interesting.
man. That looks so good.
It's like a 4-player co-op where you just build forts and like
Yeah.
waves of enemies come at you,
Cool.
and you can build things on the fly.
Sounds good.
So, for
Islands
all your
looks
sandbox
I think
good,
that's
too.
out there-
Epic Games that's doing that too. So I mean, that's a good studio.
Yeah, it definitely looks interesting. So give them your money, not Ark, but Vidar
Or Islands.
Or
You know,
Arcane.
Wylands.
That game looks
From the
pretty
PC
sweet.
gaming show.
Yeah, from the PC gaming show. Like
Those
one of the
three
only
kinda
things from the
wild
PC
ones.
gaming show that was worth looking at.
Hey, you got to take
I
a
don't
piece
know.
of that
Ooblets.
Minecraft pie.
Ooblets.
There's tons of it sitting on the table, guys.
Yeah.
You just gotta, reach out there and take a slice.
Yeah.
That's it. So there's a lot of developers that are taking them up on that.
Yeah.
But Minecraft's 4K now, baby. Can't compete.
Super duper.
When
Super
Minecraft
duper.
comes out, yeah. Or you could get a PC and you could play Minecraft in 4K with shaders, which you have been able to do for years.
All right.
Shouts out to
whatever,
Minecraft.
Andy.
So-
we got the Xbox One X Master Race coming to you fast.
Literally.
November 7th.
getting to our heads.
Join the movement.
Yeah.
Xbox One X Master
Yeah,
Race.
consoles are
PC,
starting to
PS4
try to catch
Switch.
up. It's cute.
It's very cute.
PC, PS4.
So be sure to look out for
PC,
those
PS4.
reviews,
Yeah.
and we will be back for your regularly
PC4.
scheduled SuperGen podcast next week. As always, I'm Alex,
I'm Andy.
Ryan.
Brian?
and thanks for taking the time to hang with us. Hopefully, we'll catch you next week, and let us know in the comments if there's any 1,000,000-point winners.
With us?
Snap. Switch.
Yeah, it's all about the X now.
It's all about
Switch
the
is
X.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe because that would be awesome. And if you're interested, check out our other videos here, and subscribe over there. Really helps us out. I appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.